This is continuation of lesson 86, number 12. Number 12 is 4 square root of 3 times 6 square root of 6 times 3 square root of 3 times 2 square root of 2. Okay, when I have something like this, I just multiply every term on the outside, and then I multiply every term on the outside of the radical, multiply every term under the radical. So I'm just going to write this as 4 times 6 times 3 times 2, which is all my values on the outside. And under the radical, it's 3 times 6 times 3 times 2. All right, so 4 times 6 is 24. 24 times 3 is 72. 72 times 2 is 144. Really, that's 12 times, no, that's 24 times 6, or 12 times 12. So that's 144 on the outside. I'm going to rewrite this 3 times 3, which is 9, because I can unsquare 9. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, I can unsquare my 9. When I unsquare my 9, it becomes a 3. So that's 144 times 3. So I've unsquared my 9. 12 is really 4 times 3, right? I can unsquare my 4. It becomes a 2. So really I have 144 times 3 times 2 times the square root of 3. So that's 144 times 3 times 2, which is 864 times the square root of 3. That's number 12. Number 13 is similar to this. It's 3 square root of 2 times 7 square root of 2 minus the square root of 6. When I distribute outside and under. So 7 times 3 is 21. 2 times 2 is 4. That's just 3 times 1, so it's 3. 2 times 6 under the radical is 12. I can unsquare my 4. It becomes a 2. So this is 21 times 2 minus 3. 12 is 4 times 3. I can unsquare my 4. It becomes a 2. So this is 42 minus 3 times 2. My 3 stays under the radical. So it's 42 minus 6 square root of 3. Now the next one, number 14, only 2 more to go. Number 14 says find the domain of f of x equals square root of 11 minus x. This is a limitation on the domain. What's under the radical has to be greater than or equal to 0. I subtract my 11 on both sides. I have negative x greater than or equal to negative 11. I don't want to know what the opposite of x is, but x. So I multiply both sides by negative 1. When I do, it changes the direction of my sign. So I have x less than or equal to 11. So the domain for that function is all real, such that x has got to be less than or equal to 11. X is not greater than positive 11. All right, 21 is similar to what we did in class today. I have RM, TM plus 6 equals RD, TD. And I'm going to begin substituting in. The next equation says RM is 3. So I'm going to substitute that in for RM. The third equation says RD is 12. I will substitute that in. The last equation says TM equals 4 plus TD. So I'm going to substitute this part in for TM in this equation. So for TM, I'm substituting 4 plus TD. 4 plus TD plus 6 equals, and I'm writing TD there. I use distribution. 3 times 4 is 12. I'm going to erase this over here so I have this room. Plus 3 TD plus 6 equals 12 TD. I combine my like terms. It's 18 plus 3 TD is 12 TD. Move my like terms to the same side through subtraction. I'm left with 18 equals 9 TD. Dividing by 9, TD is 2. Once I have TD, I can find TM because TM is equal to 4 plus TD, which is 2. So TM is 6. That's it.